now.
Somebody actually shot your cousin? I don't know. They look like police. I don't know who that is. I don't even know what is going on for real.
That was Casey Goodson Jr.'s cousin calling for help moments after he was shot and killed on the steps of his home.
And the preliminary autopsy report shows Goodson Jr.'s cause of death is multiple gunshot wounds to the torso. Franklin County Coroner Dr. Anahi Ortiz says his manner of death is homicide. That means Goodson died at the hands of another. The shooting happened last Friday when the Franklin County Sheriff's Office was assisting the U.S. Marshal on an operation in that area. Police say that the deputy said Goodson drove past waving a gun, and after following him, both parties got out of their cars and the deputy shot Goodson. They say when he refused to drop a weapon.
However, Goodson's family says this is not what happened. They say that he was walking into the house carrying sandwiches, all after coming from a dentist appointment.
And only on 4 tonight, the first and only local interview with Goodson's mother and the family attorney. I
sat down with them this afternoon. We talked about a number of things. I asked Tamala Payne, what do people need to know about her son?
Casey was just a good kid. I mean, to know Casey is to love Casey. I mean, he had a good spirit, a good heart. He loved his siblings. He loved animals, because the coward that took my son's life took his voice. And my son needs a voice. I have to be his voice. He has to be her. He was murdered in cold blood.
You said the only threat my son was he was a black man. Tell me more about that.
He was a black man. He was a black man in the path of a racist, quote-unquote, so-called deputy who became a target.
So many questions remain, and this family is being traumatized and traumatized and traumatized each and every day, that those questions remain unanswered, and they deserve better. I get so upset when someone asks why Casey had a gun. Casey wanted to protect his family. Casey that was his right.
He wanted to be an instructor?
He did. He did. He wanted to be a CCW instructor as well as own his own fleet of trucks. He had a CDL license.
Back in June, we protested for George Floyd. We protested for Breonna. We protested for all black Americans because we're all fed up, right? Columbus protested because it happened in, somewhere else, but we knew it could happen to us. And right here, in Columbus, it happened in his own home.
I just got a lot of mixed emotions. I just want justice. I want murder charges. I want that man in jail.
And we should remind you the Columbus Police Department is investigating this case. The same with the Department of Justice and FBI. The family says Goodson also had a license to carry a gun. His mother, very emotional. You can understand.
Oh, I'm a mom, of course.
She hasn't had a lot of sleep in the past 5 days. She called it pure hell. She's exhausted. She says she will continue this fight for her son. She wants justice.
I heard you say he wanted to be an instructor. He wanted to teach firearm safety, correct?
Correct.
So is that why they believe it's not possible that he would have just haphazardly been waving a gun?
They said he had great respect for firearms. He spoke with a number of family members and told them never have illegal weapons, don't get caught with one. He went on and on. It's tough to listen to this, but we also have to remember there is an investigation. There is a process that plays out through all of this. There is oftentimes a rush to judgment, but there's a sense of fairness that has to take place.
And we should also remember there are, you said, family members. He had many young siblings.
There were 10 of them. He was the oldest. There was a young cousin there, a younger sibling, 3 years old. Young siblings, they're twins. A lot of people are affected by this, a lot of trauma. His mother said they will need help.
And we know that the sheriff also had things to say about this and the pressure that's on the deputy. And we've, again, got to remind everyone, it's an ongoing investigation. and we will be following it every step of the way,
We will.
including what's going on with the family.
That's right. We will be doing that. We do want to tell you can listen to my full interview and read more of our coverage of this deadly shooting and everything that's played out over the last 5 days. You can visit NBC4i.com right now.
And as that investigation continues, as I said, the Franklin County Sheriff's Office released a video statement about this deadly shooting today.
I'm deeply praying for the family of Mr. Goodson. I know this is a tragic time and this is a tragic loss. And I'm also praying for Deputy Meade and his family because there's been a rush to judgment by some, even before the investigation has been completed.
And we should point out that the Goodson shooting will be a big part of the next edition of The Conversation, airing tomorrow night at 7:30 here on NBC4.